shaking that ass.
Oh, na na na. Put your hands in the air if you're loving tonight. Oh, na na na. Keep your hands in the air if you're spending the night. Oh, na na na. Oh, na 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 na.
Okay, hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be making shrimp pasta, or rasta pasta as some people call it, but I didn't really use much peppers to have the rasta colors, so yeah, it's just regular shrimp pasta. So I started off with this fat chunk of butter because I like to saute my shrimp in butter because I feel like it gets a better flavor than like using oil, like canola oil or corn oil or whatever. Then I realized it was too much butter, so I had to like remove some of it, but like, you know, that doesn't really slow down the process. It goes back in there anyway afterwards when I start adding the vegetables, but I didn't really need that much butter to saute my shrimp, so yeah, I just took some out. So yeah, it's kind of a weird process waiting for this stuff to melt. You can just see me just playing around with it, like moving it around the pan to see if that makes it go faster. It really doesn't, but it just like, yeah, it keeps me occupied at the moment. So before this video, I made sure I prepped all my vegetables. I cut everything up so it wouldn't make the video way too long. So yeah.
Tell about a strong man. When them try to beat you down, try mash you up, try set you up. Who's a strong man? When them try to put you down,
I decided to use jumbo shrimp for this video because I went to the store and they were on sale, and I'm on a college budget, so might as well buy sale foods, and it would keep me within my budget of like having all my meals cost like under $15. The pasta is super cheap. I got a box of pasta for like 88 cents. The shrimp cost me $10 for the whole bag, and I only used like half of it, so I still have like the other half in my refrigerator. I froze them so they would last me longer. And for my shrimp, I cannot stress this enough. You need to season your shrimp properly because I added no other seasoning in the rest of this video. I only added paprika, salt, garlic salt, pepper, and a little bit of hot sauce to the shrimp, and I let it marinate because that would be the base of the sauce and the flavor profile for this meal. I can't stress how important it is. It's really, really important that you season it well because nobody likes bland pasta, and I'm adding a few vegetables to this, so if it's super bland, the whole thing's gonna be bland, so like it has already gone wrong from you not seasoning your shrimp right. So yeah, just do what I say and shrimp, just season your shrimp right. Shrimp your shrimp. Bruh, I can't talk today, but yeah, you get what I mean. I let these go for like about 2 minutes on each side, like 2 to 3 minutes, just so they would get a little color, because like I eat with my eyes, and if it looks too pale, like I don't want to eat it. So yeah, it's up to you. But these shrimp that I bought, they were pre-cooked. I just wanted the color on each side and for it to get the flavor of the seasoning and the butter and whatever. So yeah, I let it cook. I kept on flipping it to make sure it would be like the heat was evenly distributed in the pot, so each one of them would be cooked at the same rate or whatever. So yeah. And if you notice, there's someone beside me cooking, but behind me there's some guy, like he would not stop staring at the shrimp because like the smell was legit. Like the seasoning, like it was legit. It smelled so good. I could have ate those shrimp like just then and there. That's how good it smelled. So listen to me when I say like your seasoning is important. As I said before, I had prepped all my vegetables or herbs or whatever. So I added chopped garlic, chopped green and red peppers just to give it like a balance of color and flavor. Then I added my favorite hot peppers. Like, I really love spicy food. It's up to you whether you want to add the peppers or not, but these ones aren't particularly spicy. Then I added scallions because like they were in my refrigerator. I paid money for them, and I didn't want them to spoil, so I just chopped them up. It won't make a difference. It will only add to the flavor and make it better. But I was not wasting my money because it's out here being an adult, so not wasting my money. But yeah, you can see that my flavors are like coming together, and I added a piece of butter so it won't burn, and also it's gonna add to my sauce later on when I add the heavy cream and cheese and all this other stuff. And I'm also adding spinach to this, so I would need the extra moisture in the pot to I don't like the word moisture, but yeah, to saute the spinach. I cannot emphasize how annoying it is to cook spinach, because first of all, it takes up all the space in your pot when you first put it in there, and you think, okay, I'm gonna have a lot of spinach in this meal, blah blah blah, and then it just shrinks. It turns into nothing. It's just extra for no reason, like literally so extra. You see how much space it's taking up, and it's gonna shrink down to nothing. Like, look at it. See, already gone. Disappearing, literally disappearing. But yeah, I love spinach in my pasta because, I don't know, I just love the way it looks and the way it tastes, because it like absorbs the taste of the butter and like the seasoning and salt and pepper that I already added to my shrimp. So yeah, lots of color and whatnot. Yeah.
And them not really know why me love you so, why me love you so much. Because he's a strong girl. Tell about a strong man. He's a strong girl. Tell about a strong man. When them try to beat you down, try mash you up, try set you up. He's a strong man. When them try to put you down, on the ground, shut you with them tongue. He's a strong man.
If you notice, I started to create a well to make space in the middle to pour my heavy cream in. Why I do this, I don't know. I just think it looks satisfying with the cream in the middle and like all the colors on the outside. But yeah, we're gonna let this reduce. I want it to thicken up so like it can absorb all the flavors of the shrimp and the peppers and the spinach and all come together to make like this delicious like creamy sauce over my pasta. So yeah, we let that like reduce. I don't know why I keep like moving stuff in the pot, like it really doesn't make a difference. But yeah, I let that reduce for a while. I turned the heat up on high after this because I was becoming impatient. But you just watch it until it starts to reduce and thicken up.
So you do to me, what you do to me. You know do nothing to me. Me just love how you respect for yourself and respect your family. My baby, a new bill, tantalizing. Straight love when me looking at your eyelids. And I my wife, we have my kids. Strength of a woman, me embracing. But baby, you're vigorous, you motivate the two of us.
I mentioned earlier that I love spicy food, so the red stuff you see going in there is paprika, just to add a little extra spice, because I just love spicy food. It's up to you whether you want to add as much spice as I did.
Tell about a strong man. When them try to beat you down, try mash you up, try set you up. Who's a strong man? When them try to put you down on the ground, shut you with them tongue. He's a strong man. Baby, stronger. Baby, he's a stronger. Hey. Them can't get you down, baby. Me I represent every real woman, every strong woman. Me I represent every real woman, every strong woman. I regular me see you give them anytime me see them ask. How where them do your that for? Same type of people that them liable fi kill you fast. How where them sell your heart for? But baby you vigorous, they motivate the two of us. And them not really know why me love you so, much. Because he's a strong girl. Tell about a strong man. He's a strong girl. Tell about a strong man. When them try to beat you down, try mash you up, try set you up. He's a strong man. When them try to put you down in the ground, chat you with them tongue. He's a strong man. Hold on, this thing is not only about the sex alone. No why, na. Me admire how you make it by your own. Na. We stronger than it.
Okay, so we're at the point where the heavy cream has started to bubble up and the sauce has gotten really thick. So now is my favorite part where I add my favorite cheese, which is mozzarella. I honestly don't use any other cheese when I'm making pasta because I just don't like the flavor of it. I don't really like sharp cheeses. Mozzarella is my favorite because one, it stretches, and two, that's what you put on pizza. So like, why wouldn't you put it in your pasta? Like, mozzarella is bomb. And don't ask me any other questions because I'm not gonna answer them, because yeah, mozzarella is amazing, and fight me if you want to like dispute it. But yeah, I started mixing it all together. You can see like the sauce become like really creamy and cheesy. Beautiful. But yeah, it becomes really cheesy and becomes like one cohesive, like, yeah, like you guys see what, see that, you guys see what I'm saying. Like, the cheese and the cream have combined. Now it's like a stretchy, gooey type of situation. So it's like almost ready to add or pre-cooked pasta that I had set aside. So I'm just making sure like this reduces a little bit so it gets like really thick, because I like it thick. Oop, thick girls winning, but yeah. Then it's time to add our pasta. I chose to use penne because I just love the shape. I know a lot of people say that the shape of the pasta doesn't affect the taste, but yeah. This came out like one really big blob of pasta because it got cold and they started sticking together. But that really wasn't an issue. I just like used a spoon to like break it up so the sauce could get into it. So you can see that it's all started combining, and it really like grabbed to the sauce of how thick it was. It like really combined well. So I was like really proud of that. The only thing I didn't anticipate was how small this pot actually was. I maneuvered it well, but I think I probably should have used a bigger pot just to like make this a bit easier. But yeah, we're almost at the end, so I'm just combining all of it together. And like then I turned the stove off a little bit after this just to like make sure I didn't burn it and the cheese wouldn't like start separating more. And there's butter in this, so like once the butter and the cream start separating, it gets really weird. So yeah, so it's I would recommend that you turn the stove off after this, because the pasta is already cooked, so the sauce is already warm, so it would all warm up together. You see how beautiful that is? So yeah, here's our final product on my favorite dinner plate, my dine plate. Oh my gosh. So I just like spooned out some of the pasta and the shrimp, because you gotta make sure like you take out some of the shrimp for yourself, because no one likes when you have only pasta and there's like no shrimp there. You have to be searching. So yeah, and I made sure I gave myself the first taste. Like, it was delicious. Ooh, and I garnished it with some peppers. Like, this was like one of my proudest moments making pasta, because like afterwards it was like so good.